Hi everyone, my name is Dane, and I'll be presenting our work in my safe space, social support for LGBTQ users in social virtual reality. Social VR refers to a social ecosystem where multiple users can interact, communicate, connect, and socialize with one another through VR head-mounted displays in 3D virtual spaces. The unique affordances of social VR seem to attract LGBTQ users, as it is becoming increasingly popular within these populations. Some popular social VR platforms such as Altspace VR and Facebook Horizon Beta also feature regularly scheduled LGBTQ-focused meetups and events. However, despite the increasing popularity of social VR among LGBTQ users, the small but growing body of research on the experiences of social VR users do not capture their unique experiences, especially on how they participate in social VR and how social VR has potential to support them by affording a range of inclusive interactions. So we ask, how does social VR afford social support for its LGBTQ users? Social support is described as a feeling or awareness that one is supported and cared about by others, respected and valued, and part of a social network. It is a vital part of the formation of gender and sexual identity. However, LGBTQ people frequently lack social networks to discover, understand, and support their exploration of gender and sexuality. Many LGBTQ individuals who cannot receive or find social support in the offline world endeavor to seek it online. Prior research has shown that evolving online spaces such as social networking sites and online gaming or virtual worlds have been pivotal to support the identity development of many LGBTQ individuals. These spaces provide them with safe environments that they can control. In social VR, the direct connection between one's physical body and their self-presentation is influential for social VR users who struggle with their gender identity. It is crucial for HCI researchers to further investigate how exactly this novel technology can afford and support LGBTQ users' unique needs and experiences so as to design more inclusive and safer social VR spaces. To answer our question, we conducted 8 semi-structured interviews with LGBTQ social VR users with an average duration of 56 minutes and 64 hours of participatory observation in LGBTQ-focused events in social VR. Then, we conducted an in-depth qualitative analysis on the data that we've collected. We found 3 main themes on how social VR can provide social support to its LGBTQ users. First, it connects diverse users in a manner similar to face-to-face interactions. Our participants felt that they could turn to social VR to find other LGBTQ users or people of diverse backgrounds who may well become their social support network. Second, it engages LGBTQ users with a community more confidently through embodied interactions, beyond what conventional social platforms such as those that are text or video-based or traditional online gaming and virtual worlds could provide, through full-body tracked avatars that supported their exploration of their identity. It made them more confident about themselves online and offline. And third, it fosters a safe space to come out and build close relationships. In these spaces, LGBTQ users can interact with each other and seek social support by listening to others' experiences and coming out stories. In one of the observations even, a father came to one of the LGBTQ-centered events in Altspace VR to check out if the space is appropriate and safe for his trans daughter that just recently came out. Through this work, we are able to shed light on how LGBTQ users engage in novel online social spaces and points us on how to design more inclusive and supportive online social spaces. We plan to recruit more interviewees and conduct longer participatory observation for us to continue upon this current study. And this is In My Safe Space, social support for LGBTQ users in social virtual reality.